Wario Land, shake it, so we're back with Captain Syrup, and we have to buy the access to the next area, so we're going to buy area map number 2, which isn't too much money, 50,000 coins, and you'll see the others really go up in price, 100, 150. Anyway, we'll also want to buy this heart vessel. It gives us an extra heart, so that's how we get more health. It kind of gets to a point where the extra hearts don't help a whole lot. The levels are either going to kill you or they won't, but there's usually enough checkpoints. It's not too big of a deal, and truthfully, I think it's a little bit hard to die on the levels themselves. The only deaths that I end up doing are on the boss fights, and I think it's just actually Area 2's boss fight I die on once, but of course I cut that out, and I think the final boss I also die on a bunch of times, but the other ones for some reason I don't die on a whole lot. They're not really as annoying as the second boss and the final one are. So anyway, the globe is going to switch and the area 2 will reveal itself, so we're going to be doing 2 levels in this video, and they're not going to be lengthy levels, a little bit less than 5 minutes each, I think. This one will be just plains, and the little fairy is going to give you a little bit of hints on what you can expect inside of the level. So it'll say something like, hey, this won't be too hard for you, or this might be a little bit harder. And I haven't found that to be, well, I'd say completely accurate, because sometimes they say it'll be a tough level and then it's really easy, and usually when they say it's an easy level, it's also really easy, so I don't know. This is not a difficult game by any stretch of the imagination. Now this is going to be a new thing we're going to be introduced to, which are these poles, and we get to swing on them, and we're going to want to grab onto them and then just shake the Wiimote and start swinging to get Wario to move upward in the air when he's at full spinning speed. He's pretty much invincible while he's spinning, so he can fly through pretty much any of these enemies, and I think I mess up a couple of times here, but that's okay. I'm just kind of showing off how it's done, and we're going to try to work our way over toward the left, and I think I mess up on this part here and miss it because I didn't jump, and that's just sometimes how the controls go when it comes to motion, even though the motion control for jumping is a button. It's not a motion control, so I'm just going to blame the motion controls anyway. But we'll try it again. We'll move ourselves on over here, jumping up on the poles and then onto this platform, and then we will get the golden bag. So if we back up a little bit so we can get as many of the coins as we can, that'll help. And you'll probably notice I'm going to try to put a little bit more effort into completing these levels than I have been. I'm still not going to be going for all the collectibles, but I'm going to try to explore a little bit more when I can, and also try to get more coins because we're going to need a lot of them. So here is something that I thought I could do with these bad guys, but you actually don't solve anything by doing this. This is, I think, for the end of the level. So I killed that guy because I saw there was another block up there, and if you go off the screen and come back, of course you can get them to respawn, so that's what I'm going to do here and just try it out again, and then we're going to wait for that guy to walk aside, then throw this up, and yeah, nothing happens. So that's, I'm pretty sure, for the end of the level, not for this part of the beginning. Then we're just going to pole swing our way up here and head on over toward the right screen. And remember, if you are running low on health, you can pick up an enemy and start shaking them, and they should drop a garlic that will give you, I think, 1 heart of health back. And we're going to also be running into a little bit more challenges with these pole swings, so these are going to be some bombs that are going to be avoidable. You're going to want to avoid them, basically. They will blow up if you touch them and hurt you. Or they may not be bombs, they may just be spikes. I'm not actually sure because I've never actually touched one. Anyway, there's going to be an empty piggy bank over there, pretty easy to gather chest, and of course the golden coin that we wanted to grab just so we can get more of that. By the end of Area 2, I think I have over 150,000 gold, which is a good amount. The hearts, I'm pretty sure the hearts go up in value as you unlock them, so when you defeat a boss you can buy a new heart container, and I'm pretty sure the second one doesn't cost 1,000 gold. Well, I'll find out for sure when I go buy it later. And then we can grab the checkpoint and free the fairy. So we're going to want to jump on down here and get into this super speed, and then just start running our way. And I think I actually managed to run the entire stage this time. I think I don't mess up once. And if you wanted to, you could stop right there, hit the wall, and then use those poles. But I'm kind of more interested here. I'm just going to grab these coins and also turn around to grab that diamond, which is 10,000 gold. And then we can just run on over back to the left. Could have gone back for that golden coin if we wanted to, but decided not to. And then start ground pounding here, even though it doesn't do anything, and make it into the stage. So I don't make the time limit on that. I probably would have, because I think it was 2 minutes. I probably would have made it if I hadn't stopped for the golden coins, and that's kind of something you're going to start running into in this game now, is that it's going to make you choose, do we get all the coins, or do we get the time record? Do we do it without, you know, taking damage? And that's the only one I did here, but it's going to require you to play the stage more than once to get all of the challenges, and I don't really like that kind of design because it just feels like they're padding what little content there already is, and it's fine as it is. But if we take in a game like the new one, the Yoshi Crafted World, which isn't nearly as easy to say as Woolly World, that game, when you beat a stage, you can go back immediately afterwards to find 3 Poochie Yoshi things. And then I think you can go back again after that, and it's just exploring the stage trying to find these guys. And that's after you explore the stage in the first place to find all the flowers and all the coins and all the other collectibles that are already in the stage. So it's just pretty much making you play each stage 3 or 4 times, and I guess it works. I mean, it does give you a reason to stick around, but I don't know, it just... in a way, it feels lazy to me. So this level is an interesting one. It's one of the only ones we've done so far. I think it is the only one we've done so far that you don't get to play directly as Wario. We get to swim around inside of the submarine, and the submarine is kind of annoying, I have to admit, because you control which way it's facing, up or down, by moving the Wiimote, and then you can shoot by pushing, I think, 1 on the Wiimote, so you can shoot 3 missiles at once until they go off the screen or they get destroyed. It's just kind of the general limit they have for these types of things, and then you can move back and forth. So you'll need to orient yourself upward and downward and then try to move with the screen, which is auto-scrolling, and that will also make it a little bit difficult to return and go back and do things that you may have missed, because once again you're gonna have to start the level over again if that's what you're gonna do. So going down would have been a way to get a chest, I believe, but if we stay up here, it's a little bit easier than going on that bottom path, and we do get a diamond, so it's not like it wasn't worth it. And it's actually pretty easy to get a lot of gold inside of this level. These wooden barrel submarine things here drop a lot of golden coins, and there's more than 1 diamond we're actually going to be picking up. If you see a chest, you need to shoot it to open it, and I'm going to pass one later that I, in my opinion, attained. Like, I got the chest. This one right here. I should have gotten this chest, but I didn't. I wasn't back far enough to shoot it, and I can't get it unless I shoot it, so it passes me for good now, and then I have to restart the level to get that again. And then I'll be missing a second chest just because I picked the wrong path. I wasn't really too interested in getting the collectibles though, so I don't really care too much. There's going to be a couple of these spiky bomb things swimming around, and if there's a red one, you can shoot it as we saw before, and they'll blow up all the other spiky bombs that are floating around the circle. So if you want the chest to go up on top there, usually that's definitely a harder path, so just keep that in mind. But down here, it's not really too bad. You just shoot the enemies as they show up, and of course, follow the coins. All these platformer games love to guide you through the levels with the coins, and as long as you're not playing a stage in Mario Maker or some kind of evil Mario game that some other person made where the coins troll you, in these kinds of games they're there to guide you around. So the gold coins tell you to go up and down so you can avoid the bombs, and you know, we're safe here. That chest is up above me now, so that's where it would be if you went to, if you chose the top path, and then we can blow up this circle of bomb things and collect yet another diamond. So I think right there, soon I finish the coin right there. So 35,000 coins is the challenge for this level. Not that it matters too much. And we're going to be nearing the end here soon after this massive piling on of enemies, and there's going to be an interesting way we have to free the fairies. Once we show up, the fairy's going to go behind a wall, and there's going to be a big button we're going to have to shoot. So there's the fairy inside that thing. It's going to go behind this strange clamp. I don't even know what to call that. And then there's the button. So pretty much just want to get close to it and just start spamming the missiles, and that's as easy as it is. It's you hit that button enough and then the level is over, and that'll be it for me in this video, and I'll see you in the next one.